Hi guys, so Boris Johnson has lied once again. Well, this time it's him going back on a manifesto pledge. That was about not raising taxes. Let's hear what he said back in 2019 as he announced the Tory Party Manifesto.
Here's the kicker. Here's the ready book. We can do all these things without raising our income tax, VAT, or national insurance contributions. That's our guarantee.
Well, Boris Johnson is now expected to announce a rise in national insurance in order to fund social care. So plans for this could be released as early as next week. This is according to the pro-Tory Daily Mail and The Times. The speculation has moved from if to how much. So it seems that the new Health Secretary Sajid Javid is asking for a 2% rise, while the Chancellor wants to keep it at just 1%. According to the Daily Telegraph, there's a bit of a row brewing between Number 10 and the Treasury over how much to increase national insurance by. Social care desperately needs funding, but by increasing national insurance payments, it is of course going to hit disproportionately younger people. It has always been about protecting the rich and Tory donors at the expense of ordinary people. This of course is just another broken promise made by the Tories back in 2019. Johnson, as we saw in the clip, promised no rise in the rate of income tax, VAT or national insurance. But just like a border in the Irish Sea or getting Brexit done, it meant nothing. Other Tories who have maintained this lie have been the Business Secretary, amongst others, who back in July told the media, and I quote, "That's what it says in the manifesto. I don't see how we could increase national insurance." But he went on to say, "But you know things have been very flexible over the last 18 months. We've lived through an unprecedented time. We've been spending huge amounts of money that we never thought was possible. And it's up to the Chancellor and the Treasury and the wider government to decide a budget." Opposition parties have already attacked the Tories over this. The Lib Dems described a potential rise of 2% as both unjust and unfair. They said that the government is placing this burden on some people who have been the hardest hit during the pandemic. They described it as ripping off people who can least afford the burden of social care. The Tories, especially under Boris Johnson, have continued to make promises they knew they couldn't keep. And that meant relying on a public who either had short memories or was easily distracted. It will be interesting to see how the public itself reacts to this news. We can wonder which manifesto pledge will be next on the chopping block. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.